Commissioners' May 1st work session to order. First thing on the agenda is a report, our financial recap from March 2025 with Alicia Searcy, our Finance Director.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. We have the March 2025 financial information in front of you. At the end of March, we had collected $69,420,000 in revenue compared to our budget at $79,913,000. That's 86.87% of our budgeted revenue that we've collected at the end of March. Our expenditures were $58,487,859, and that is 71.63% of our budget. On the SPLOST, our big expenditures there are going to be related to the admin building and the 5th floor of the Judicial Center. We're about to come to the conclusion on the 5th floor of the Judicial Center. We had $946,000 in expenses that we paid out to the general contractor there. And then on the admin building, we had $111,000 that we paid out on that project. Everything else was just smaller things. And then on the 15, we didn't spend anything out of SPLOST. All the expenditures there were out of the LMIG account on the safety project for the roads.
Ms. Searcy, under Superior Court and expenditures, we're whole $37,600 in current month.
That's related to the judicial ARPA grant. We've got reimbursements coming back in from that ARPA grant to cover general fund expenses.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We'll now move into items for the business session for Tuesday night. 9.1 is the solid waste equipment purchase, and then 9.2 is solid waste convenience centers, SLM recycling and hauling agreement that I don't believe we have ready just yet, but I wanted to make sure since Danny's standing there. So we'll have you at least review one of those.
Yes. Hello, afternoon, Commissioners. How are y'all? This afternoon, I'm asking for y'all to consider letting me spend up to $400,000 to purchase 9 compactors for the convenience centers and the parks. And this money includes the compactors. It includes every site, the electrical has to be upgraded in the buildings for the power to run the compactors. And this will also encompass any concrete needed, any steel for the chutes to be built, and any rebar to be laid in the concrete.
My only comment on this is that I know we're going to be trying to pull that from reserve, is I just hope that this board will consider, if we have excess revenues when we get to that point, hopefully in the future, that we would reconsider or consider reimbursing that line item.
Are y'all going to put this on a consent agenda? And then, like I said, 9.2, we're hoping to have that for Tuesday night, but...
For Tuesday night, yes, ma'am. All right. Thank you.
9.3, Jacqueline, if you'll come forward to talk about the solid waste equipment purchase, please.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. I am here before you today to ask for a replacement motor for our yard dog. While I do have the monies in my equipment repair line, this was not a budgeted item, and it is obviously over the chairman's limit. You will see that there are 3 quotes attached to this. One is a complete motor. The other one is a they call it a drop-in, and then the other one is a long block. And the long block requires Public Works to basically, it's the parts, but Public Works has to actually put it together. And of course, the issue with that is right now they are diligently working to get their service truck together and don't have the time to do that. And that is why I'm asking for the drop-in motor that is there, just so that you know, with the uncertainty in the markets and the tariffs, we did confirm that these prices are still valid because these quotes are older than 30 days. And Commissioner Chance had called me this afternoon. The motor that I am proposing to purchase does come with a 1-year, 2,000-hour warranty, and Commissioner Chance wanted me to investigate if there is an extended warranty available, and Jeremy Yates and I did reach out to the supplier today, and unfortunately there is not an extended warranty to be purchased.
Only question I got, is this a brand-new engine or is this a remanufactured?
I'm sorry, the engine?
Yes.
Is a remanufactured.
Okay, well, you mentioned tariffs. Where's this engine? If it's a Cummins diesel,
We just wanted to make sure that we didn't, because the quote was so old, we just wanted to make sure that there had been no change in the price, just to be on the safe side. It was just an extra phone call, but they are honoring the quote that you see before you.
Back on the warranty, though, it does come with a 1-year, a 2,000-hour warranty, so at least we have something that
Yes.
I would hope if it was going to blow up, it would blow up within the
Yes.
first year. It makes me a little uneasy, but in the same note, if they don't offer the extended warranty, they don't offer that. So at least that's something, because I think on one of the quotes, they didn't offer anything at all.
Exactly, yes, that is correct.
well, and also with the long block, there's no warranty.
Right, also correct.
Are y'all good with putting this option, the turbo diesel electric system for the Yard Dog, on a consent agenda for Tuesday night? Okay, great, thank you.
Thank you very much.
9.4, we have Jacob Parson, the IT Director, here to present this item. We have the warden. Any questions, comments? Jacob?
Thank you, Chairman, Board of Commissioners. I have the warden here with me. He is looking to upgrade his camera system at the prison. Originally, it was upgraded around 2017, so it is due for a major update, and also to help us in IT be able to service their systems there. We're asking for the proposal from NetPlanner be accepted so that he can upgrade his systems.
Commissioner, we appreciate you receiving our quotes. We have 3 quotes obtained from vendors NetPlanner, Convergent, and NextGen companies. NetPlanner quote was $76,299.24. Convergent quote was $73,995, and NextGen quote was $94,973. We collectively agreed that the NetPlanner quote would be the most beneficial in the cost and the prison's needs, because NetPlanner is a semi-local company located in Peachtree Corners, Georgia, that employs some local employees live here in Carroll County, not like from a great distance such as the current company we have from South Alabama that was charging us at least $1,000 just to come up to do maintenance. Also, our IT department will be able to assist in the maintenance and future upgrades, which is not the case now. And NetPlanner's quoted price includes all of the necessary things to operate the system without the additives and the extra training costs. Our lowest and the closest quote to NetPlanner is Convergent at $73,995, but it does not include user training costs of $8,000 extra, and 2 added alternative fees of fiber network enclosure and built drawings, cost for the drawings. And that's all of my information, and we'll let Jacob come back and fill in any blanks you may have.
Yes, any technical questions that I may can answer?
Mr. Parsons, you know I ask this question now, anything that goes on in Carroll County where we're
Warranty.
buying something to do with technology. So obviously, you've looked at this and been involved, and I appreciate that working with the warden. I just want to make sure anything from a storage capability, I have no idea if that's on a hard drive or a cloud system or what, but as far as how they're operating there and everything that ties into our system, or you being able to assist in helping to work with it, you feel confident that you have everything you need moving forward with this?
Yes, sir. I can't get into too many security details about the system, but we do feel confident that we can maintain this system for many years.
Okay, thank you.
And this system will allow you, like we talked about today, it'll allow you to be able to, in your department, to take care of a lot of the needs instead of contracting out.
Correct, maintenance and future upgrades.
Are y'all good with putting this on a consent agenda for Tuesday night? Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, 9.5 is a massage and spa ordinance. We'll have the county attorney, Stacy Blackman, to present.
Thank you, Chairman and Commissioners. This is a proposed ordinance to regulate massage and spa establishments and to require licenses for those establishments and also work permits for the employees that are not licensed by the state as massage therapists. And the county has received complaints in the past about certain establishments about possible illegal action. So this would give a tool to both codes enforcement and to the Sheriff's Department to seek remedies against those establishments. And this is similar to what the county did for Airbnbs, and that has been an effective regulation that has happened. So hopefully it's not a silver bullet, but hopefully it'll help.
Are y'all good with putting this on a consent agenda? Okay, great. Thank you, Stacy.
Thank you.
9.5. All right, 9.6 we'll do Tuesday night. 9.7, we have Hubert Sparks here, the Chief Tax Appraiser. We have an appointment for the Board of Tax Assessors, and their board has made a recommendation that they'd like for us to consider.
Good evening, Chairman, Commissioners. As always, thank you for the opportunity to come before you. We had a Board of Assessor member that resigned. The term for that position expires December 31st of 2029. Those are typically 6-year terms. This is to fulfill the remainder of the term. I did something that I typically don't do, which was make a recommendation to you as a board about who this appointment should be. And the reason why I did that is because Board of Assessor members have to meet 3 different requirements. They got to meet qualifications, which are defined in the code section as minimum requirements. They have to do education and continuing education training each and every year. And then, of course, they have to be willing to serve. As you may know, it's sometimes difficult to find people that can serve in those capacities. The candidate that I made a recommendation of is Mr. Joe Patrick. He's a 2004 graduate of the University of Georgia with a major in real estate. He's a certified general real property appraiser in both Georgia and Alabama, and he's also got an MAI designation from the Appraisal Institute. He has expressed interest in wanting to serve in this capacity, and I've spoke with him extensively about this, and he seems like a very competent and educated fellow, and I would be glad to have him on the board if you would. So I would appreciate any consideration.
Are y'all good with this appointment and putting it on a consent agenda for Tuesday night?
Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Hubert.
Thank you.
Next we have is 9.8. We did this appointment to fill the vacancy with Chief Barnwell, so we need to make the appointment of putting Dave Wade in, and while we're at it, we'll go ahead and put him in for the following term since it expires in June. So if y'all are good with putting Dave on the Region 4 EMS Council. Put that on consent. All right, thank you. Okay, 9.9, that involves Montrell, Tommy, myself, and Ben to do appointments for the Community Development Board of Appeals. Do you have your appointments ready for today? Okay.
They're working.
Okay, all right, so we'll wait till Tuesday night for those. Then we have appointments for Planning and Zoning Commission, same group of people. Do you have those appointments ready for Tuesday night?
Same person.
You're good with the same person. Tommy, I think you were good with the same person. Good, okay. And I will be, my person will be changing from Jane Simpson. She will be, it'll be changing to Mike Land. Many of y'all may know him from having been on the Georgia State Patrol. So I think he'll bring a good, different background for us. So those, we'll do consent agenda then, since it's the same ones we're reappointing with Mike Land, okay? All right, then we have 9.11, the Ag Advisory Board, that is 135, and the chairman. Do y'all have those appointments for this?
That's the same one, too.
Same one, that's what I was thinking, same one. Okay, and then my replacement will be with Tony Trent, who is a local farmer and a realtor in town, graduate of West Georgia. So, all right, we're good with putting that on consent agenda? Okay, great. All right, Linda, Stacy, did I miss anything?
I think that's everything.
Okay, great. We will not have an executive session on Tuesday night, so at this point, we'll